Yeah, good day too. Just phenomenal weather. Thank the good Lord for that. And a lot of sunshine, man, out here flying around our last day in helmets. Thought we really took a step forward in so many ways. Got some good special teams work in too, and we'll get to put the pads on next week. And looks like we stayed healthy again today, which is always great. And look forward to getting here and watching the tape and seeing where we got better and keep rolling, man. We got about 5 days of really foundational base install, and then we get more situational after that. And day 3 will be a big install day with pads on and all that, so it'll be good to see.
Will, do you guys use spring as an opportunity to implement some new schemes possibly and try them out?
I don't know necessarily as much that, Glenn, as it is, we got a big toolbox. We always have everywhere we've been. It's more about, what can our quarterbacks do? What can our O-line do? And then what skill guys we got to make sure we're getting the ball. And it's really just pulling those tools out to make sure. So, we are learning these quarterbacks. We feel like we know our O-linemen and what they can and can't do. So we're just in a much better state offensively than we probably were at any point in time in this program.
Yeah, to that, just walking around 2 days and watching your quarterbacks, you're in such a better place, this time this year than you were last year. Can you talk about your guys today and what they did?
Yeah, they really look good. They did a great job functioning. They're just quarterbacks, man. They have great presence about them. They can really throw. They got good athleticism. They're really smart. They're into it. When I got to the building this morning, they were in there on a Saturday at 7 a.m. on their own watching tape. That's just the way they are. They want to be a quarterback. And so, we're enjoying coaching them, and I think they've got bright futures.
Just as from my perspective, Wiles is more athletic than I anticipated.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of a stretch maybe, but he reminds me a little bit of the guy you had over at Tulane from a tools standpoint.
We thought that when we recruited him. We had signed Michael the previous year, and then Billy was committed to me the next year, and we thought they were very similar in skill sets. They're a little different in some ways, but yeah, they can both run. Billy and Holman, they both got good athleticism. They were multi-sport guys, and just good football players.
Just in terms of them being mature and the time you had with them, before you got into spring, it looks like retention from them is, I don't see a lot of second guessing. I see the ball coming out quick decisions.
High football IQ, a lot of attention to detail with them. And, our system is designed for quarterback success. You haven't seen that since we've been here, but we've always had high quarterback success everywhere we've been. And, it's a really good quarterback system. And, they've operated really well for 2 days.
Can you talk about what you guys are doing at slot this year? Looks like a lot of different guys there.
Yeah, so Ty Mims right now is the starter. Ty wasn't here today because he had a death in his family at the funeral. And then we got Tyquan Henderson in there, a newcomer who's really good. And Jalen Mays, a returner that's really got a lot of speed from Houston that's coming along in the slot as well. So those three. And, then you've also got Chandler Pittman and Rambo. They're going to be really good players as super backs. They can line up in the slot and do those things as well.
Where are y'all playing Jack now?
Jack is in the slot some and on the outside some, depending on where we need him for that day.
Have you flip-flopped any of your field and boundary guys in terms of your receivers?
Frog's still the H, and we've moved Caston to X, Brownlee's old spot. Caston played that his first year here, and boy, he's really looking good and taking that's really more of what he is. And B. Hayes, when he gets back, he'll be in the mix on the outside. Davis Dalton's a young guy that's really coming along. It's got a lot of talent. Zay Franks is a young guy that's coming along. And who am I forgetting? That's probably about it.
Yeah.
I guess right there. Oh, Matt Nixon's here, and Matt Nixon's going to be a great player, and he'll be an outside guy as well. And he's not cleared yet, but boy, he's a talented young kid that's got a chance to be really good.
I know you're mostly on the offensive side of the ball, but just watching him work the kid from Arkansas at the field end.
Yeah.
He did some good stuff.
Oh man, he is really talented. So we got Kristen Booth back there, and now bringing in Eric Thomas, who you're talking about, and then Eli Fuvai's a young guy coming along. We think we're going to have more depth at F and be able to rotate and really generate some more pass rush from that position than maybe what we've done in our past.
Give you a chance maybe to move 36 inside a little more.
Yeah. With 36, that's naturally kind of happened. Brodarius is going to be a really good player. He's playing mostly in now, which is a 4-hour, 3-technique position for us. And, boy, we think he's got a chance to be a good player, too.
Any standouts today you want to mention?
Yeah, I thought Jay Stanley made some plays. Thought he made 2 interceptions today that were great plays. And excited about him and what he brings. Excited about his leadership and his ownership and his accountability. And, You know, man, I really think Bryce Ramsey's coming along at center, and you know, he really solidified our O-line there late. Really think he's really starting to get a holistic view of how it's supposed to look, and you know, so we're coming along there.
Last guy saw. Thought Drake Clark popped a few today. I know that's not in pads, but
Yeah, boy,
I like
he
his
can,
physicality.
yeah, he can play, man. So, you know, you got Frank and you got Kenyon coming off a redshirt year, and you got Drake. Those guys, man, like, we're really talented and deep at that spot. And then when you throw Rambo and Chandler Putman in there too, you know, man, it's just, I mean, those are bona fide, legitimate, high-end group of 5, Power 5 type players, and they push each other, and they're just football kids, man. They love football, and they're talented.